This is Delhi. Please stand by for our next announcement. This is Akashvani. In the National Program of Features, we now bring you a feature titled The Delivery Boys, written by Miss Garima Dutt. This is a production of Delhi station of Akashvani by Nitish, Arora. We start from the producer's desk with a brief introduction behind this production.
From the producer's desk.
Namaskar. A large number of youngsters these days are taking up the job of delivery boys. There are some who take this up for a short time to have some added income while continuing their studies or for meeting other exigencies. Whereas there is also a large number that will remain largely unskilled by the time they will reach into their 40s. They will be burnt out with not much rise in the salary and no specialized skills. The society will soon be creating a large chunk of 40 plus aged, jobless and skillless adults, many among them having added family pressures and staring at a bleak future. Issues like this and other sociological issues related with the delivery boys prompted us to produce this feature. Based largely on the recordings from Delhi and National Capital Region, the feature is reflective of the issues of the delivery boys around the nation, as the issues remain dominantly the same everywhere.
Delivery boys, we are the delivery boys.
Sir, your order is here.
Order? What order?
Sir, your order. Sir, I'm really sorry, sir. I tried my best, sir. But actually, the traffic was...
It's been an hour.
Sir, please try to understand, sir. Sorry for the delay, sir. I tried my best, but... Sir...
Do you think we have all day to wait?
Sir, I'm really sorry for the delay, sir.
This is just one of the many stories delivery boys in India live through daily. Their scooters navigate the roads. But their lives navigate challenges far deeper. Behind the convenience of 30-minute delivery lies a reality of struggle and uncertainty. With the rise of delivery apps, India's digital revolution has reshaped urban and rural lifestyles. Groceries, gadgets, and meals. Everything is a click away. But what's the cost of this convenience for those ensuring it?
Here comes the order, there I fly. No time to ponder, no time to cry. Rush to the client to get some extra points. Delivery boys, we are the delivery boys.
The delivery services sector is vital to the economy, with workers at its core, who play an essential role in ensuring goods reach their destination on time. According to estimates, India's gig workforce will expand to 23.5 million by 2029, forming 4.1% of total workforce. Among them are delivery boys, primarily aged between 18 to 40. Working tirelessly to make ends meet. Behind the deliveries lies a mix of challenges, opportunities, and varied experiences. For some, this is a stepping stone. For others, a means of survival. We spoke to some of these delivery agents to understand their world. Let's hear from Vipin, a 22-year-old delivery boy, who also doubles as an AC technician.
विपिन।
विपिन, आप कब से ये काम कर रहे हो?
3-4 महीने हुए हैं अभी।
I am working in this sector since 3-4 months. You can give as much as time that you want to. The more time you give, the more money you make. I give around 10 to 12 hours a day. I often flout traffic rules in the process to save oil and to reach location fast and save as much oil as I can.
रिस्क तो लेना ही पड़ता है।
One has to take this risk. I don't think there is any future in this work. This is not worth it.
कुछ है ही नहीं। मेरी उम्र अभी 22 साल है।
I am 22 and I'm also an AC technician. During summers, I take up that work as well. When you have household expenses to take care of, you cannot be choosing or keeping one job. One has to work with what one gets to make the ends meet.
तो सर मजबूरी है आदमी की, को कुछ भी कर सकते हैं।
Vipin's story resonates with thousands across the country. Juggling multiple jobs, sacrificing safety and dreaming of stability.
ये घर का खर्चा तो जब जिम्मेवारी होती है तो कुछ भी करना पड़ता है।
The job isn't just demanding from hostile customers to life-threatening incidents.
रिस्क तो लेना ही पड़ता है।
Delivery boys face countless risks. In Lucknow, a delivery boy was killed while delivering a high-end phone when the payment turned into a deadly encounter.
A 30-year-old delivery man was found dead after delivering a high-value item. Police suspect robbery as the motive.
Beyond physical dangers, the mental toll is immense. A recent case in Chennai shed light on the darker side of this profession.
A teenager allegedly died by suicide after being reprimanded for a late delivery.
Here is what Santosh Kumar, a delivery boy from Kannauj, Uttar Pradesh, has to say about the work he does.
मेरा नाम संतोष कुमार है। मैं उत्तर प्रदेश कन्नौज का रहने वाला हूँ।
I was already in a similar field before. I saw a delivery bag and realized it was a good job. The company I worked for before had lower salaries, but here I heard that it is better because of the facilities and the pay structure. I learned that this company provides more perks like fuel and mobile allowance. I decided to join and it felt like a better opportunity.
तो मेरे को अच्छा लगा कि ये कंपनी अच्छी है, सैलरी बढ़ा के दे रही है।
Another delivery worker, Amit Tiwari from Uttar Pradesh, shares his perspective on switching jobs within the gig economy.
सर अमित तिवारी मेरा नाम है, सर मैं गोंडा यूपी का रहने वाला हूँ।
I switched to this job because the work here is better. Before, we had open box deliveries where each packet took 10 to 15 minutes to process. But here, the time taken per delivery is much shorter, around 2 to 3 minutes, which made me switch.
उसमें पर ऑर्डर का हिसाब था, कोई बेसिक नहीं था। अब किसी दिन 15 ऑर्डर हमने कर लिए तो अच्छा खासा बन गया, 800, 900, 1000।
In my previous work, the salary was based on orders and it was inconsistent. Some days I earned 800 to 900 rupees and on other days I earned much less. That made it difficult to manage at times.
ऊपर बात करते थे, वो कहते थे कि हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते थे, आपका आईडी ब्लॉक कर देंगे, आप पैसा नहीं भरिएगा तो आपका आईडी ब्लॉक कर देंगे, काम आज से खत्म आपका। तो वहाँ तो क्या करेगा, वहाँ तो हम मजबूर हैं, उनको कंपनी को कोई।
These are the risks delivery boys face daily. Rajendra Rana, a manager at the logistic company, highlights the disparities within the system.
We are hiring two types of FEs. एक जो है वो हम थर्ड पार्टी के थ्रू करते हैं, लाइक वेंडर्स, एजेंसीज जो हमें प्रोवाइड करती हैं, और एक होते हैं पैकेट बेस पे, वो भी थर्ड पार्टी के थ्रू ही होता है। लेकिन जो FEs हम एजेंसी के थ्रू हायर करते हैं, जिनको FE फील्ड एग्जीक्यूटिव्स बोला जाता है, उनका ESIC सब इंश्योरेंस वगैरह सब रहता है। लेकिन जो पैकेट बेस पे होते हैं उसमें कंपनी का कोई भी रोल रहता नहीं है, ना उनका ESIC कंपनी प्रोवाइड करती है, ना इंश्योरेंस रहता है। उनको पर पैकेट जो है पेमेंट मिलती है, और जो FEs हैं उनका फिक्स जो सैलरी वो रहता है मंथली, प्लस इंसेंटिव्स रहते हैं।
तो लार्जली अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस, देयर इज वन काइंड ऑफ डिलीवरी बॉयज विच आर doing a job with the company, and then other whom you are getting from a third party, उनका base to base रहेगा कि कितना deliver किया, timings भी fix नहीं है, there is no absolute no cover provided by the company, the insurance or medical or petrol, it's all theirs, and you pay them by the deliveries that they make per day.
Yes, sir.
Which means that they have to hurry through their deliveries and try to maximize their work and get maximum.
That's why company hired the per packet FEs, because जो per packet base पे हम FEs hire करते हैं उनको ज़्यादा earn करने का रहता है और वो ज़्यादा.
The FEs are provided ESI, insurance and other facilities, but those who are hired on packet basis, the company has little role to play there. They are not provided ESI or insurance and paid on basis of per packet payment. The FAs are given fixed salaries plus petrol plus incentives beyond delivery of 40 packets, etc. There is a lot of risk in this. Some FAs deliver more than 200 deliveries per day to make money, and should there be a mishap, they are covered through insurance, but that is not the case of those who are hired on per packet basis.
It depends on the nature of the boys, but ऐसा हम
how the boys behave on the road is their nature and discretion. But we provide trainings and briefings to all at our end at all the times. For example, we tell them to wear helmets, follow traffic rules, since there is a lot of stress in urban areas, but we do not pressurize them to deliver faster, even if the customer wants. So, what is the growth pattern for these FEs who are the delivery boys who join any company? What are the growth perspective? Most of them, they come very young. Most of them do not have a regular education also. So, what is the prospect, the future prospect? Let's say by the 40s, if they are burnt out, how are they assimilated in the society once they are through with this job?
जो तो regular FEs है हमारे जो company के साथ.
Regular FEs are promoted based on their performance. After jobs, some of them can work as sellers. Their communication skill improves in this job, and they learn about the work, how to pick and deliver orders, and what is the process. The ones who are class 12 pass out can then work at the centers and warehouses on the computers, and there is a lot of scanning work that needs to be done. The FEs also make high profile contacts, and that can let them to find better jobs. So there is no skill set that is provided to them. Their communication skill improves in this job, and they learn about the work, how to pick and deliver orders, and what is the process.
To understand the operational challenges faced by delivery riders daily, we spoke to Prashant, Senior Vice President at the logistic company who oversees last mile operations across the country.
First bucket obviously is all the environmental and geographical challenges these riders have to face depending on which area, which time of the year they are in right now. For example, if it is winters and snowing heavily in Jammu Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh, you obviously will have these riders going out on road and doing deliveries in snow. And similarly, when it rains, when it is extremely hot or extremely cold as well, right? So one very big challenge is to just surpass these environmental and geographical conditions we have across the country, which sometimes becomes very harsh. Like this summer itself, the heat wave was extremely high. The riders have to really toil very, very hard to deliver shipments, especially during the afternoon time. The second major challenge the riders face is to identify the address of the customers, right? See, these riders, when they are going out for doing the deliveries, they look at the address on the mobile app or on the shipment. And still, when we go through the addresses, 50-60% of the addresses are not complete in a sense that you can deliver to those addresses just by reading them. So the natural fallback for these riders becomes the phone call. And if phone call gets connected and the customer is able to direct them or guide them with some landmarks, etc., they are able to deliver those shipments. But otherwise, doing the job, this to me, if it is only job related challenge, finding the exact address in India is a challenge, and these riders, they face a lot of difficulty in finding, getting to these addresses. The third challenge, which we have also seen, are some of these fringe cases which keeps coming across the country, where there are these tough customers available, and they have some confusion about the orders, etc., what they have ordered, or they had some past experiences with the website from which they have ordered, right? So they sometimes hold these riders back, and there are these situations which arise on the field, which sort of creates some sort of a fear in our rider community while doing their job, right? I feel these are like three major challenges which I feel are being faced by our riders right now. I think the most important aspect of our rider, or the biggest challenge for them, is you're not sure what can happen on the road, right? So it may be due to your judgmental error, right? Or it may be due to somebody else, right? I think promoting safety and telling our riders to drive safely, ensure that they maintain all the road safety aspects is very, very critical for them to operate. Plus, there are certain geographies and locations where the challenges with respect to floods, snow, and multiple other things, and still they'll have to do deliveries in those environment is also sometimes challenging, but it is sort of part of the job which they have to perform.
Mid-program break.
You are listening to the feature The Delivery Boys, a production of Akashvani Delhi for the National Programme of Features. The feature so far has tried to explore the nature of the job and the difficulties faced by the delivery boys. It is clear that the gig economy is here to stay. Like any other profession, it has its pros and cons. The second half of the production looks into the way ahead and how things can be molded for the good. The government is also taking a serious look at this sector, which is providing a good number of employment opportunities to the youngsters. Let's now resume the feature.
Constant stress, lack of support, and unending hours often lead to burnout. Dipali Sinha from an NGO emphasizes the need for holistic intervention.
हर चीज़ का मैनेजमेंट बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट, इवन ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज जो हैं, हम जो डिलीवरी बॉय की आप बात कर रहे हैं.
Today we are talking about delivery boys. These individuals are doing a great job right now, but we lack the foresight to think about what lies ahead for them. What skills will they have? For now they are simply delivering packages, ensuring timely delivery because it benefits them in the short term. But beyond that, they aren't developing any significant skills. A few years down the line, when they have family responsibilities and increased obligations, they might begin to feel the lack of long-term plan. This is why proper planning and management are so critical. Whenever we take the first step in any process, we must design and plan it all the way to the last step. The struggle of delivery boys need to be understood and addressed from the beginning, and solutions should be implemented accordingly.
Implement करें, ये नहीं कि वो एज ए ह्यूमन उनको हमने आज यूज़ किया, कल हमने थ्रो कर दिया. सो ये मैनेजमेंट बहुत जरूरी है.
Prashant, Senior Vice President at the logistic company.
75-80% of the staff which is managing these facilities, the management, have actually grown from the riders itself, right? So most of our management staff in all these last mile facilities were riders before, right? So there is a extensive program sort of promote people who actually have worked with the company as riders in those locations. 2-3 senior directors in our organization right now who have actually grown from rider, move up the ranks over the last 8 to 10 years.
Many delivery workers migrate from rural villages, leaving behind their families and familiar surroundings in search of better income opportunities. But this move comes with its own set of trade offs, balancing life in the city with responsibilities back home. Let's hear from Satish Kumar, who came to the city from Bihar to make a living.
हाँ, सतीश नाम हो।
मतलब चले आए इधर
सर बस थोड़ा काम वहाँ का मैनेज हो जा रहा है और यहाँ भी हम ठीक ठाक बन रहा है। नहीं, खेती में बंदिश नहीं है सर, बस थोड़ा मैनेज हो रहा है। छोटा भाई है, पिताजी हैं, मैनेज हो रहा है, इसलिए सोच रहे हैं एक लोग बाहर होकर कुछ कम।
There's work there too, but not as much.
गांव की लाइफ तो थोड़ा अच्छी है, मौसम अच्छा है, माहौल अच्छा है वहाँ का।
Yes, there's more pollution here, but the environment in the village is better. The air is cleaner.
इतना काम नहीं है। गांव में अगर काम करेंगे तो 10-12 हज़ार रुपए मिल सकते हैं।
In the village, you can earn about 10 to 12,000 rupees a month, whereas here you can make up to 20,000 rupees.
तो गांव में ही रहेंगे, अगर 20-25 हज़ार मिलेंगे तो फिर मैं यहाँ क्यों आऊँगा?
If there's more progress in the villages and the income there reaches a similar level, I'd prefer to go back and work there.
लेकिन क्या करें, मजबूरी ही रहना पड़ रहा है।
Satish's story reflects the aspirations and compromises of countless workers who navigate the challenges of urban life to support their families and build a better future. Despite challenges, there is hope. Some companies offer incentives, health benefits, and growth opportunities.
पैकेट जैसे 50 पैकेट उसके ऊपर जितना हम करते हैं उसका अलग से हमें मिलता है।
For instance, if we deliver more than 50 packages a day, we earn extra incentive. Even after meeting our daily target, anything above 50 packages gives us additional earnings. During the peak seasons, we can sometimes make an extra 400 or even 600 rupees per day on top of our regular salary. The company also takes care of health insurance, and our provident fund is deducted regularly. If we fall sick, the company covers the cost of treatment.
उस पे हमारे पास बर्थडे का वो आ जाता है, बाकी फंक्शन वगैरह भी होती रहती है ईयरली, ऑफिसों में वो सब चीज़ होते रहते हैं।
Experts suggest systematic intervention for long-term solutions. Dipali Sinha highlights the importance of ensuring security and growth for delivery boys.
इस तरह से कुछ ऐसी डिजाइनिंग होना चाहिए, ऐसे गाइडलाइंस होने चाहिए ताकि ये इनका भविष्य भी सुरक्षित रहे।
It is essential to avoid treating them like disposable resources, using them today and discarding them tomorrow. Effective management means creating guidelines and systems that ensure their future is secure. For every delivery boy employed, there should be a clear design for their future growth, skill development, and long-term security. Alongside their current job, they should be given opportunities to learn new skills and grow.
So ये एक बहुत important चीज है।
The Labour Ministry has announced plans to introduce a comprehensive framework for gig workers, including delivery boys. That will include health insurance and pension benefits. By February next year, a module will be launched at the eShram portal to enroll these workers. Aggregators will also be required to contribute to workers' health and pension security. This is a step forward in ensuring their well-being and recognizing their contribution to the economy. While the gig economy thrives, its backbone, delivery boys, deserve recognition, support, and security. Rajinder Rana makes an earnest appeal to customers.
डिलीवरी बॉयज़ का जो जॉब है थोड़ा टफ है, तो मैं यही लिसनर्स को कहना चाहता हूँ कि लाइक कभी आपका कोई शिपमेंट डिले हो रहा है या नहीं टाइम से पहुँचा रहा है, तो थोड़ा आप उनसे सॉफ्टली बात कीजिए। बहुत बार हमारे पास भी कंप्लेंट्स आती हैं या बहुत बार हम भी मेल्स रेस करते हैं कि किसी ने एफई बॉय को पीट दिया या कोई बदतमीज़ी से बात हुई है, तो ये चीज़ें थोड़ी समझनी चाहिए क्योंकि दे आर डूइंग देयर जॉब। बट अर्बन एरियाज़ में लाइक ट्रैफिक, वेदर कंडीशंस, बहुत सारी चीज़ें रहती हैं जिससे
My only request to customers is to please, you get to know our job. It is very tough, and if at any time in an urban area where there is a traffic and weather conditions, so please be kind to them and understand their position. Delivery boys also face threats while delivering expensive packages like snatching or accidents. So please understand their condition and be kind is my only request to all the listeners.
बहुत टाइम होता है स्नैचिंग के केसेस हुए हैं, बहुत जगहों पे ऐसे क्राइम एरियाज जो रहते हैं वहाँ पे स्नैचिंग के केसेस आते हैं. कई बार हमारे पिकअप बॉयज़ वहाँ जाने के लिए भी मना कर देते हैं कि सर उस वो रूट में या वो एरिया पे मैं नहीं जाऊँगा, वहाँ स्नैचिंग होती है, पैसे छीन लिए जाते हैं.
With the number of gig and platform workers estimated to be over 2 crores and growing rapidly, the government is also planning social security measures under the Code of Social Security 2020. These measures will cover life and disability insurance, accident insurance, health and maternity benefits, and old age protection. A social security fund will be set up to finance these welfare schemes, bringing much needed relief to these workers.
Here comes the order, there I fly. No time to ponder, no time to cry. Rush to the client to get some extra points. Delivery boys, we are the delivery boys.
The jobs this sector has created offer not just employment but opportunities for growth, especially in urban areas. Delivery boys today are not only the backbone of an efficient logistic network, but also a crucial part of the gig economy. However, the challenges they face cannot be ignored, ranging from long hours.
वो तो आपकी इच्छा है कितने समय दे सकते हो आप. जितना ज़्यादा काम करोगे उतना ज़्यादा पैसा मिलेगा. वही 10-12 घंटे बहुत सी टाइम होता है, रॉन्ग साइड भी जाना पड़ जाता है. वो अपना बेनिफिट है ना, अपना तेल बचेगा.
Low security.
बहुत सारे लोग ऑर्डर कर देते हैं, जो पे एडवर्टाइजमेंट आती है, इससे जब कस्टमर ऑर्डर कर देते हैं तो फ्रॉड आइटम आ जाता है, और उस आइटम को जब कस्टमर के पास लेके जाओ डिलीवर, तो कस्टमर जो आइटम
The main risk comes from fraudulently ordered items, especially from ads. Some customers order from unauthorized sources, and when they receive their parcels, they are dissatisfied. This can create problems for the delivery boys, as we are the ones who face the consequences.
कुछ नहीं है सर.
And increased risk.
जहाँ मैं पहले जॉब करता था वहाँ भी एक एफई का एक्सीडेंट हुआ था. स्कूटी पे था वो और आगे से एक बाइक ने आके टक्कर मार दी. 4 महीने वो बेड पे रहा, चल नहीं पाया. तो बहुत टाइम होता है स्नैचिंग के केसेस.
Globally, delivery workers are advocating for better working conditions, fair pay, and greater safety. With the government's new initiatives to provide health insurance, pension, and other social security benefits, their future is beginning to look more secure. To truly thrive, we must continue to push for proper management, skill building opportunities, and security measures that guarantee their well being, while they continue to drive the sector forward. The story of delivery boys is one of resilience and survival. It's a tale of navigating an unforgiving urban labyrinth. As India races forward, let's ensure that these young men aren't left behind. And let's acknowledge their pivotal role in shaping our urban lives.
We are the delivery boys. Delivery boys. We are the delivery boys. Delivery boys.
In the National Program of Features, you just heard the feature titled The Delivery Boys. Narration was rendered by Lucy Chattopadhyaya. Additional voicing was done by Kaushik Roy, Kajal Suri and Vineeta Thakur.
Music credits by Anurag Upadhyay.
The feature was scripted by Garima Dutt and produced by Nitish, Arora. A presentation of the Central English Feature Unit. This broadcast came to you from the Delhi station of Akashvani.